Alright, alright, alright. Hello everyone, Ikuni, Afro, Mike, how are you tonight? Yeah, seriously Mike, Nightbot was being a little brat. Last night, Afro, the stream died. Like 3 times. The fucking internet just went out for no fucking reason. Yeah, the stream died, so I got here, and then the internet died again, and then, yeah, then we stopped. Because, yeah, the internet didn't come back on for another, like, hour and a half, hour and 45. So, let me just make sure I have my 100% notes open. Who's texting me? Sweet. Fuck yeah. Shipping! Hard drive. Everything is coming together, guys. The PS2 HDMI converter came in. The new compy should be in this week. Mike just shipped out a hard drive for it, so I just need to pick up an operating system for it, and we'll have a nice gaming rig up for streaming. We'll have a nice streaming rig to do. Probably end up doing some more no mic sessions during the day, just some raiding and stuff in World of Warcraft for anyone who's bored. Anyone that wants to maybe start up a tune on my server, if they want to play with me, I can get them into my guild. I am an officer. I would start a guild for the stream if I wasn't already high up in a guild, and with a bunch of my real life friends. Yeah, I had a short shift tonight, and I didn't work this morning, so I worked a short shift tonight, and now I'm home, and I'm going to stream, and then I'm going to finish up, and then, yeah. So, the plan for tonight, I'm basically telling you, Afro, because Mike and Ikuni already know. Nightbot, chill the fuck out. We're going to finish Final Fantasy X-2. I have a poll going for the game we start tomorrow night. But tonight, after we finish up 10-2, we will be playing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. We'll get back to that Sonic and Tails file we have going. Ah, I see, Afro. So yeah, I literally did nothing after the internet died. I put the system into rest mode. I'm pretty sure I'm just finished organizing my items, so my stamina tonics were up close. But I did nothing after the internet died. I put the system into rest mode, it suspended the game, and this is literally where I was standing when the internet died. Like, I did nothing. It's the great thing about PS4. The final assault on Vegnagun. Alright, so now I need to figure out what my thinking was last night. Alright, I'm double mascotted right now. Right next to my Dark Knight, so I'm assuming that's what I'm going to want to be doing, is going into Dark Knights. Yeah, I have Ragnarok, so I'm Dark Knighting and Cactling Gunning. So you know what I might do? Pain... And what I'm going to do first turn, I'm going to haste with Riku so that Pain and Yuna have haste on them. And then we're just going to do massive amounts of DPS till the thing dies. Theoretically, we should have no trouble with the final battles. Theoretically.
Both Barreleye and Vegnagun belong to him now.
Shuyin.
I have a plan. Can't call it a smart one, though.
What's that?
He acts through another's body. Stop the body, and you stop him. I'll shoot Barreleye.
No.
His body will be useless, but if we're lucky, he won't die. Shuyin will abandon Barreleye, and then he'll come back for me.
What then?
I will die. My body has already been rigged. I'm taking Shuyin with me.
Nuge.
But you're our captain.
Exactly.
I don't like your plan. It sucks. Your plan is awful. Think about it. It's no different than what we did 2 years ago. We destroyed our own allies. We destroyed the Aeons who had fought together with us at our side. We didn't have a choice then. We believed that was the only way we could save Spira. Do you know what it felt like to watch them die? Right before my eyes. It was the only thing we could do. It was the only choice we had. I gave in, I accepted, I believed. I allowed it to be true. I thought I'd be able to go through with it without ever doubting myself. But it hurt so much.
Forgive us.
Everyone was so happy. Great job, Yuna. You did it. You saved us all. There were too many smiles to count. And I know that I was smiling too. But now, when I look back, the people who should be here aren't. The ones who should be smiling with me aren't here.
We had no choice.
We had no choice. Always we had no choice. Those are our magic words. We repeat them to ourselves again and again, but you know, the magic never worked. The only thing we're left with is regret.
Yuna, I'm sorry.
No. I don't want this anymore. I don't want friends to die, or fade away. I don't want battles where we have to lose in order to win. Nuge, I know that what you say is what you mean to do. Give me your resolve. Believe in Yuna.
So you have a plan.
Light?
That's plan B. But before that, Hey, Riku. No matter how monstrous it looks, Vegnagun is still just a machina. So we can take it apart, right?
Yeah, maybe?
You never used to be the think before you act type. What gives?
LeBlanc.
And I never was the wait like a good girl type, isn't that right, Nuji?
Vegnagon can be destroyed. Apsapaza, you better believe it. Wanna know why?
'Cause people built it.
Right! Everyone? It looks like we can stop that thing after all.
Now it's pissed.
Witless little widget, isn't it?
What about Shuyan?
Plan B.
Oh?
Love.
Oh.
The ultimate illusion.
It'll work. I've come this far to bring Len's feelings to Shuyan. I'm not stopping now.
The power of love conquers all. So romantic. Count me in. Look!
Alright, here we go. The final confrontation with Vegnagun begins now. Thing is gigantic and fucking creepy. Sounds good, Akuni. Thanks for the heads up. Hey there, B. Doing well. How about yourself?
Ha! It's just bluffing.
This relic's getting rusty.
Yuna, you have your friends.
If we all attack at once, we can do this. We need to split up.
Leave the legs to us.
We've got the torso.
Guess that leaves the tail.
Spoiler! We're gonna have to clean up where they fuck up.
Okay, let's go.
See you later.
Alright. We could go back to the save point and save, but frankly, meh. Our first battle with a piece of Vegnagun is with the tail. The tail can be pretty brutal, but all of its attacks do a set amount of damage. So there's no reason to buff up with Mighty Guard or Wall or anything. Just kind of drop regen and then go all out. So we're going to mug, we're going to drop regen, and we are going to move everywhere with pain. I want to see just how much damage this does. I've never used break damage limit in 10-2, so I'm curious. One, two, three. 16k, holy shit. 16 fucking K. That's insane. Yeah, Riku does have really low HP base as an alchemist, which is why I put the stamina tonics up at the top of my inventory. 18k, oh my god. So that she could survive things. Hey there, Beck.
We're not done yet.
Hi, Norkix, if you can hear me.
What's next?
Yuni, they're in trouble!
Boss, let's get the heck out of here!
You want to get the heal?
You can heal us when we get home!
Come on!
Quick, we have to go save LeBlanc, Ormy, and Logos. Yuna's Moogle is her mascot costume. The mascots are generally the best dress fears in the game. Other dress spheres have more applicable times, say when something has a ridiculous amount of defense. Dark Knights are usually better because darkness pierces that. But the mascot dress spheres have ridiculous amounts of potential. Riku's has an ability that will insta-kill most random mobs, and Yuna's and Pain's. Yuna has amazing healing, and Pain's is just ridiculous amounts of DPS. I don't believe so, B.
What are you doing here? I'll let you have this one. I'm going to go cheer Nuji on. Got it!
LeBlanc never stood a chance against this thing.
Well, we've got a leg up on her. Save the jokes for later.
This is the final, final battles. This is the final boss gauntlet.
You can't reach those nodes with a sword.
Hey there, Quan Cow. Yeah, I had a short night at work tonight. I was not the closer tonight.
Sure looks that way.
Shake a leg.
Package coming tomorrow? Sweet, I work tomorrow night. Means I should be able to come home with a new computer. Sweet, you're the best. You guys are all the best. Oh, can I just go straight ahead from this pillar? That makes sense. Hello there, Karina. How are you tonight? Is it Karina or Karina? Oh, that's epic, Quan Cow. Shuyin, blue.
Help the boss.
The dude that looks like Titus.
The Gullwings are on it!
Well, we missed you too, B. Karina? Okay. I knew a Karina once.
This thing just keeps on ticking.
We'll finish it.
Do it.
It's so big.
It's a face.
Timing.
Could you please focus?
This time the legs are just a distraction. You know where to strike.
Oh, that sucks, Karina. Whereabouts did you mess up?
Forget the small fries.
The general theory is he looks like Titus because he's the person that the Faith based their dream of Titus off of. I don't think there was ever an actual reason given in-game, though. As far as I know, that's just the theory.
We did it. Phew. Where's Shooting?
What now?
Oh, that sucks, Karina.
Maybe we're finished?
Finished indeed.
Verily!
All of Spira is finished.
He's got a plan B too!
He's panicking. Yuna, end it now.
Orin?
This is it, everybody! Stay focused!
That's a giant gun. Alright, so this battle is actually where you can get the bad ending. If you lose to this battle, it's a timed battle. Well, you get the bad ending. You lose. So don't do any setup, just go straight into DPS. You cannot attack the face until you destroy the two things on the side.
Now begins.
I think after Shuyin talks 3 or 4 times you lose, maybe 5 times. The general theory, Blue, I did, but I have no problem saying it again. The general theory is that Shuyin looks like Tidus because he is who the Faith based their dream off of.
Gun fires, it's all over. You have to stop it now. There is no overtime. That a girl. The tides are turning.
Hey there, Outs. How are you tonight? Nice. Black Sky spam for the win. Ragnarok so OP. So the plan for tonight, guys, once we finish this up, we'll go through the credits, go through the endings, and then we're going to switch to Sonic 3 and Knuckles to round out the stream. And then we have a poll going for the game we start tomorrow night. For 1,000 words, 1,000 confessions. What up, Not Tidus?
Shuyin.
Len.
Suspended on silver wings.
There's something I must tell you. Words left unspoken for 1,000 years. I love you. And I'm grateful. Grateful that you stayed with me until the end.
But I couldn't save you.
It doesn't matter. Please, don't go on grieving alone.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? One battle away. From the LeBlanc battle, yeah. So, 2 battles to redo? I can never have an easy Final Fantasy X or X-2 experience on stream, can I? That's the thing though, Akuni. This boss gauntlet poses no threat. Hello, Loneko. I don't even. I just don't even. It's more the fact that we have to rewatch all the scenes we just watched. That's what takes forever.
I'll let you have this one. I'm going to go cheer Nuji on. Got it!
LeBlanc never stood a chance against this thing.
Well, we've got a leg up on her. Save the jokes for later.
No worries, Loneko. Gotta make the monies.
You can't reach those nodes with a sword.
Oh god, I can't get over that. It's just so silly. Do. Just kind of let it do its thing.
So, did we get it?
Sure looks that way.
Shake a leg. Look!
I'm going.
Alright, let's try this again. Very nice, Loneko.
Please.
Help the boss.
The gull wings are on it!
This thing just keeps on ticking.
We'll finish it.
Do it.
Alright,
It's so big!
Woohoo! No more climbing!
this dude again.
Please focus.
This time the legs are just a distraction. You know where to strike.
The lack of protect means this guy will go down fairly quick. As long as I can get all of my black skies to be targeting just the core, this guy shouldn't survive very long.
Get the small fries. Go for the core. The core's your target.
I think I'm getting slightly more damage out of black sky than I would Cackling gun, but I could be wrong.
We did it! Phew. Where's shooting?
Nice, Loneko. I hope you have a great time.
What now?
Maybe we're finished?
Finished indeed.
Verily!
Sounds good, Sika.
All of Spira is finished.
He's got a plan B too!
He's panicking. Yuna, end it now.
This is it, everybody! Stay focused!
Alright. I'm gonna try and be super fast on these first couple turns. I'm pretty sure it is Orin's voice, Akuni. I mean, we're in the far plane. I think that's what they were going for, Karina.
Julian!
It can't end like this.
I'm getting ticked off!
Alright, so, as always, stamina tonic dropped.
Purge this repulsive world.
Alright, I'm on Yuna, Darkness, Pain, Dress Sphere.
The end now begins.
Go, Cackling Gun! Oh, son of a bitch.
If the gun fires, it's all over. You have to stop it now. There is no overtime.
Oh, that was Jek's voice. I think Shuyin has to talk a certain amount of times.
Is this thing finally out juice?
Maybe he'll listen.
Yeah, let's talk to Shu.
Alright, cross your fingers, guys, that the game doesn't decide to break. Again. I'm just gonna sit back and pray.
Shuyin.
Len.
There's something I must tell you. Words left unspoken for 1,000 years. I love you. And I'm grateful. Grateful that you stayed with me until the end.
But I couldn't save you.
It doesn't matter. Please, don't go on grieving alone. Rest.
We can finally fade together.
You are not Len!
Alright. The final battle. With not
Don't
Tidus.
forget, Shuyin. It's no good. He's not listening.
Shuyin, please stop this!
Shuyin is pretty much just like Tidus. He attacks, then he uses Blitz Ace, then he attacks, then he uses Spiral Cut, then he attacks, then he uses Slice and Dice, then he attacks and uses... Or I think Spiral Cut might be last. But this is Blitz Ace. Yeah, Outsider, but you can essentially have a New Game Plus file if you've mastered the dress spheres that I mastered, you can come in at low level. It doesn't matter if you're New Game Plus file or not. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, can I put my donger in your dongerina?
Yumi? Shuyin.
Probably a good plan, Blue.
Shuyin.
That's it. That's the final battle.
Don't try to tell me you understand. Len? Len.
Hi there.
1,000 years, and this moment is all we get?
This moment's enough. I don't need anything else. Just knowing how you feel is enough. Shuyin, let's end this. Let's go home.
Can we?
That was all 1,000 years ago. We've come too far to look back now. Rest, Shuyin. Rest with me. Let's go. I have a new song for you. Thank you.
Chapter 5 complete. Game complete get.
Thanks. You're very welcome.
You heard it, didn't you?
That was me mashing the X button, by the way.
Him?
Yes. You want to walk together again?
Yes! That's it! We get the perfect ending!
I can't promise anything, but we'll do
We
it
get the
again.
perfect ending! So after the credits roll, we will get our perfect game scene. Hope Akuni gets back here before then.
Once my friends and I dreamed of flying. We would sail a ship with me as its captain. In time, I became that captain. I found a new ship with new friends. My ship was the Youth League.
Others chose a different captain. Their boat was New Yevon.
You know, I realize I'm like a lot of you people. We want a captain, and we want a ship to ride, but more important than that, really, we all want to ride together.
There are some things you can't do alone. But they become easy with friends beside you.
This was the lesson that we learned when we launched those ships.
It was power. And we misused that power. We turned our friends and followers against each other.
Forgive us.
Somehow we forgot. There's a much larger ship out there. One we've been riding ever since we were born. That ship is Spira.
No one knows just where our voyage will lead us. But we do know one thing. One way or another, we will get by. We'll go on living. The calm will continue.
Just one more thing. We all owe thanks to a very special lady. Yeah, you all know who I'm talking about. We really hope that she could be here today.
It's time
time for me to go home.
She left a message. She said she's going home. So farewell, but not goodbye.
Did we really have to leave like that? Just think of the party we're missing.
I think we party enough, don't you?
Brother, higher! Brother, faster! I can't hear you!
So much has happened, and I'm sure it's only the beginning. Through the smiles and tears, through the anger and the laughter that follows, I know that I'll keep changing. This is my story. It'll be a good one. It all began when I saw this sphere of you.
Final Fantasy X-2 HD Remaster complete. We did it, guys. The only thing we skipped was the second third of the Via Infinito because, frankly, fuck the Via Infinito. We'll go back and do that again a later day. We'll just load up this file, we'll grind up to 99, and we'll go destroy it. But for now, fuck the Via Infinito, because that place sucks. The Via Infinito was the main reason I used a New Game Plus file for this, because it's just... it would have been another pain in the ass wait like it was with maxing stats on Final Fantasy X. And I didn't want to drag this game out another week just for the Via Infinito. I didn't. Nice, Sakuni.
But still I swore to hide the pain. When I turned back the pages, shouting might have been the answer. What if I'd cried my eyes out and begged you not to depart? But now I'm not afraid to say what's in my heart.
So, like I said, after the credits, stick around, guys. There is a post-credits scene. After Final Fantasy X-2 finishes up, we will be moving on to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. We have a file there that we got to Mushroom Hill the other day, so we'll be continuing that. We have a poll going for whatever game will be starting tomorrow night. Right now, Final Fantasy XII is in the lead with 4 votes, followed by the Minish Cap at 3 and Xenogears at 1. Xenosaga 1 and Golden Sun are both in the dust. Nisho100, welcome to the stream. Good to have you.
I still hear you say, wait for me, I'll write you letters. I could see how you stammered with your eyes to the floor.
Yeah, I know, Blue. I remember you said that.
But still I swore.
So, technically, Straw Poll has, or Final Fantasy 12 has 6. 6 to 3. 12 over Minish Cap right now.
What if I'd hung my head and said that I couldn't wait?
Because I don't own Final Fantasy 11, and Final Fantasy 11 is an MMO. I don't even know if they still support the servers. I'm pretty sure it's still active, but I have no interest in the Final Fantasy MMOs. The secret option outs? I didn't know there was a secret option. Please, inform the poll creator of said secret option in his poll. Massive multiplayer online role-playing game, little b. That's what MMORPG stands for. Basically, it's a... think Final Fantasy World of Warcraft, similar to Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, the credits roll of 1,000 words. Love it. Absolutely love it. David Ribs Carrillo. God damn that note. Just listen to it again on the playback. Oh, so pretty. I thought that said Chie Satanaka for a second. I was like, what? Chie? This isn't Persona. Now, unless my game absolutely hates me, we should be getting our perfect ending now. Because we got the question, I said yes, and we have 100%. Good morning, Titus. Did you sleep well?
think so. Do I pass?
You're back.
I am back. I'm home.
Welcome home. Yes, home.
What's up?
Who asked you to watch, Waka? Huh? Hey! Whoa! You know, you've changed.
Well, you've missed a few things.
I want to hear everything.
Well, it all began when I saw this sphere of you.
I got a theory. I think the faith gathered up my thoughts and put them together to bring me back. Maybe. Something like that. Or maybe I'm still a dream.
Wait! So you'll disappear?
Cherish me, Yuna. And I'll cherish you. All right? We gotta stay together. That's what we have to do.
Is that what the faith told you?
Nah, but I like it. Hey! Oh! Hey! That's not cherishing.
You didn't disappear.
That is the true ending of Final Fantasy X-2. Now, we will be playing the bonus audio after this, so if you're interested in that, stick around. If not, whenever that finishes up, I can't remember exactly how long it is, but whenever that finishes up, we will be moving on to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So let's check out our game statistics. Story completed, 100%. Creature completed, 1%. Times played, 3. Nope. Tidus sticks around. Tidus is back. The faith brought him back. And the bonus audio that we'll be listening to gives what could have been a lead-in to Final Fantasy X-3. No, the bonus audio is right here.
Two years. It's been 2 years since Spirit entered the Eternal Calm.
Oh, and this is Tidus speaking.
I was given a new life. For a year, I was able to walk alongside Yuna. It was great. It really was.
Kurgum and I were walking down Bevel's Stadium Road, formerly known as Micah Road. The stadium that was supposed to be completed by now is still bearing its skeleton. Will the tournament really take place here? How will the council take responsibility if it doesn't? Well, it doesn't really matter to me. It has no bearing on my life. The real issue for me is the crowd up ahead, and the star shining in the middle of it.
Hey, Chiwami, not that way. We gotta hurry.
Waiting on you, so we might as well just be late. Anyway, look. Isn't that Tidus?
Huh? Oh, wow, it is him.
Let's go take a closer look.
Okay.
What, are you nervous? The reason for Kurgum's nervousness wasn't Tidus' status as a Blitzball superstar, but because he was one of the legendary Guardians. Alongside High Summoner Yuna, he had literally saved Spira from annihilation. By the by, I too was feeling a little nervous. My reason being that he knew my father.
We always root for you. Go get him.
Oh, it's so awesome to meet you.
Cheer for me, okay?
Can I get your autograph? Oh, can you get for my number? Great in that last match.
Thank you. Oh, that's so
Thank
great.
you. Thank
Can I
you.
get an autograph too?
Shake my hand, man.
I've been your fan since forever.
Tidus, we're rooting for you!
Yep.
Yup. It wasn't just his words that were hollow. When I shook his hand, his grip felt weak and lifeless.
Okay, well, I gotta get going. I'll see y'all at the stadium.
Now that is what you call a star.
That I won't deny, but
What is it?
I think he's injured. Or maybe he's sick or something. Hey, Kurgum, which team is favored to win it all?
Probably the Besaid Aurochs.
And after them?
The Albed Psyches, maybe?
Okay, let's find a betting parlor. We might make a fortune.
Chuami, is that really... you know...
Allow me to make formal introductions. This is my childhood friend, Kurgum. If all was right in the world, he'd be a summoner. But, things as they are, he currently serves as a council-authorized sender, who ushers souls to the far plane. My name is Chuami, and I serve as Kurgum's assistant. But, in reality, he serves me. Now, don't misunderstand. This isn't about love or some such, and it never will be. The future may be uncertain, but that I know for sure. This is not some kind of ironic lead-in. Repeat, not a lead-in.
Come on, let's go.
All right. We had been assigned to fly to Besaid Island on behalf of Spirit Council Chancellor Baralai. Just a minor errand, really.
Is that Besaid Island?
No, dummy, that's Kilika.
We are approaching Besaid. Prepare for landing.
Did you just laugh?
Of course not. Chuami, I can't breathe.
Prepare for landing, weapon yuck.
Our objective is to meet the one and only High Summoner Yuna. She currently serves as an advisor to the Yevoners. Now, Yevoners, you know the story with them. Stuffy, anachronistic fossils. They're the guard dogs of the old ways and so-called morality. The recent commotion caused by hardline Yevoners has been quelled. But it's nauseating to think that organizations like that still exist in Spira. I really don't like these Yevoners. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in meeting the heroine who defeated Sin 3 years ago and freed Spira from a 1,000-year curse. She also must have known my father well.
So, what business does the council have here?
My apologies, Mayor Lulu. But my instructions are to speak to Lady Yuna in person.
Oh, yeah? Well, then I guess we should let you see her. Not. Lots of people come here saying the same thing, yeah?
We're here to spare Yuna any unnecessary headaches. Now state your business.
But...
Well, I guess you got a job to do, too. Let's do this. I'll take you to Yuna, but I sit in on the meeting, too. We'll all share the pain, eh?
What pain is there for you, I thought. But I said nothing, because the big-breasted mayor and the oafish caretaker were also legendary guardians. They knew my father, too. So it wouldn't have been wise to start trouble right away.
This place used to be called the Cloister of Trials. It's just a regular passageway now that there's no faith. Summoners used to walk through the room farthest down to meet with the faith. That's where Yuna is right now.
What's Lady Yuna doing there? I mean, if there's no faith.
Even with no faith, you can still pray. That's what Yuna does now.
What does she pray for?
Peace on Spira.
Yeah, right.
Say again?
Oh, nothing. By the way, Mr. Waka, I'm a little confused about Yevoners. Their objective is not restoring power to the Yevon temples?
What, we starting from there? Well, I guess it's pretty important, so I'll explain. Yevoners aren't trying to control the world through the teachings like the old temples did. All they're trying to do is live their own lives by the teachings. That's all. It's just one way of living.
I don't quite understand the difference.
The temples maintain several big lies. Sin being a manifestation of human misdeeds, the taboo against the use of machines, that kind of stuff. But everything else they said was pretty much on the money. Gratitude for the bounty of nature, respecting your neighbors.
But all of that just sounds like common sense. I don't think you need to become a Yevner and pray.
That's why I said it's one way to live, not the only way. How old are you?
17.
So you'll learn soon. The older you get, the harder it becomes to change how you live. Even in this new age, there are people that are lost. Yevners are a gathering of people like that.
So it's different from, say, New Yevon?
Those guys were just using Yevon's name to gain the people's trust, eh? Their views were actually progressive.
So the Yevners are backwards thinking?
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Anyway, New Yevon is gone, and now it's a council. What's the point of discussing it now?
So, to sum up, Yevners are basically a gathering of weak people?
Chiwami?
Why you gotta go and say it out loud? Everyone knows, they know.
If they know, they shouldn't just crawl into a hole. They should go out and try to live. They think they maintain the peace through prayer? Talk about delusional.
Chiwami, was it? Be kinder. Be bigger. Your kind of thinking will only hurt those people.
I didn't like how he said those people. As if he had no stake.
Okay, wait here. I'll bring Yuna. Just keep it to business. If you hassle her like you did with me, I'll throw you out.
Hassle? Perhaps I was hassling. I was irked. Praying for peace? Far too late for that. My mother was killed by Yevner hunters. She was impaled by a spear and died with blood streaming from her chest. She wasn't a Yevner, just a sympathizer. If it wasn't for them...
Chiwami, I know how you feel, but please, we have a job to do.
I know.
Just please. Oh, it's Lady Yuna.
Hello, and welcome to Besaid, home of the Yevners. I am the priestess Yuna.
Greetings, my lady. I am Kurgum, an authorized sender. I have long wanted to meet you, and I have something for you from Chancellor Baralai, and...
I see. Then please leave the package, and be on your way.
Hold on there. Did you just hear what he said? He said he's waited a long time to meet you. Ever since he awakened, he's been waiting for this day to...
No, it's fine. You must be very busy.
Kurgum, stay out of this.
But Lady Yuna said she's busy.
Busy? Too busy to eat? Too busy to sleep? Too busy to talk just a few moments to guests who came all the way from Bavel?
I apologize. I had to interrupt my prayer, so I'm feeling a bit anxious.
I think Spira is peaceful enough without your prayers. Sure, there's trouble here and there, but the council takes care of most of them.
I suppose so.
Huh?
Hey, we don't need that kind of talk. You brought something, then let's see it.
Yes, here it is.
Kurgum gave the sphere he received from Chancellor Baralai to Yuna. The sphere showed an image of the moonflow. In its currents were two enormous yet adorable shoe puffs, wading together lovingly, tangling their long noses.
Two shoe puffs?
One morning, there was another one.
Well, where'd it come from? The Moonflow shoe puff is supposed to be the last one?
30 years ago, there was a shoe puff couple, but the female was attacked and killed by Sin. There are elderly folk who claim that it is that shoe puff.
The beckoning.
Yeah, it has to be.
But this time, it's not the Yevoners. We've forbidden the beckoning outside of the far plane.
I don't know the reason, but Chancellor Baralai insisted that Lady Yuna see this, then come to Bavel to discuss it.
Kurgum, you're a sender, right?
Yes.
Then you can do it too. This shoe puff is merely an illusion. If you send it, it will cease to be.
That's not the only problem.
The moonflow is overflowing again. The area around the moonflow is always teeming with spiritual energy, but this is abnormal. We need to find out why, on top of finding out who brought back the shoe puff. I'm pretty sure the council thinks it's the Yevoners. So it's best if Lady Yuna goes to see them personally. Her voice carries weight with many.
Baralai just wants Yuna to bail him out. Appease the council yourself, why don't you?
Waka.
Yuna was supposed to be spared from politics. That's why she shouldn't...
She shouldn't...
I'm so sorry. I can't go. But that will get you two in trouble, right? So let's do this. I'll create a letter sphere for the council, and you can take...
I saw Tidus in Bavel. Your boyfriend, right?
Yes. Did he look well?
He was hiding it, but he looked injured.
Really? Waka, did you know?
Nope.
Probably doesn't want to worry people.
Chiwami.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Yuna, let's go talk to Lou.
All right.
After leaving the temple, we were left alone for a while. I don't know what they were discussing, but it was clear that Yuna was moved more by her boyfriend's injury than Spira's current problems. Hey, Kurgum.
Hmm?
I'm a little annoyed.
But it looks like we can fulfill our duty. Besides, we get to talk to Lady Yuna a bit more. I always wanted her advice on how summoners should live in a world without the faith. And you can ask about Master Orin.
Shh. They find out I'm his daughter, they'll all start kowtowing. That info is our doomsday weapon.
Orin's daughter?
Mayor?
Is that true?
Yes, it is. Did you laugh?
Have you ever lived with him?
No, but I heard stories from my mother.
Have you even met him?
I was too little to remember.
Hmm.
You can't prove otherwise.
You don't look like him at all.
I take after my mother.
There were others that looked more like him.
Huh?
Orin, Raska, Jecht. I've met many a swindler claiming to be their children, asking for their things.
And you think I'm one of them? Are you calling my mother a liar?
I won't go that far. But if Orin did have children, there's no way you wouldn't remember him, and he wouldn't hide it from us. Orin isn't that kind of man.
Big breasts, bigger attitude. Just because she knows Orin, she thinks she can say anything. I've confirmed the mayor as a hostile, but that's just fine. I'll deal with her eventually. Anyway, Yuna, Kurgum, the caretaker Waka, and I decided to stop by the Moonflow before going to Bavel. The airship had mechanical problems and couldn't fly, so it was an arduous trip. Furthermore, the banks of the Moonflow were packed with people wanting to see the new shoe puff.
Oh yeah, there really are two shoe puffs. Wow, so many spectators here, yeah?
Not precisely, Waka.
Huh? What are they if they're not spectators?
Half the people here are illusions. The Moonflow energy is responding to the will of the living. It's as if we're in the far plane.
Yes.
What? You can sense it too, Kurgum?
Yes, I can. For instance, that family there, the father and daughter are alive, but the mother... so sad.
I've never been on a far-plane pilgrimage, but is it always this vivid?
Not quite. It's true, this almost seems too...
Come on, Maylee. We have to get home before night falls.
Okay. Mommy? You're coming with us, right?
She can't do that, sweetheart.
But why? She's here. She came to see us.
Come on, Maylee. We can come visit her again another time.
No, I want her to come home.
Ugh, nice work, Dad. Of course she's gonna say that. It's hard enough to say goodbye once to a dead parent, but twice? That's just cruel.
Hey, Mommy. You'll come with us, right? Come home?
Yes, Maylee. Let's go home.
Really?
This can't be.
Lady Yuna, could this be...
Unbelievable.
Kurgum, explain.
A beckon delusion doesn't speak. More accurately, only the beckoner can hear the voice.
So, what? If it's not an illusion, we call that real, right?
You should report this to the council at once.
Agreed. Let's go. Hey, Kurgum, what are you doing? You're gonna dance?
Souls must be sent. Order must be maintained.
Kurgum, not now. It'll only cause sadness.
But this is too unnatural. It's wrong. The council must have known about this and wanted you to see it, right? So you can do something about it?
Even if that were so, now is not the time. No one has the right to violate this reunion. Not me, not the council.
Forget about rights. Look how happy they are. You two start sending everyone here, there'll be a riot. I don't want to be collateral damage.
Well, a little sending here and there won't take care of this, right? Let's come back later.
But...
Kurgum, please.
And so, we return to Bavel.
Chuami, your shoe.
Huh. What are we waiting on?
More importantly...
More importantly? Is there anything more important than my question? I don't think so.
When I stopped the sending, Lady Yuna looked relieved, right?
I guess.
I thought Lady Yuna was a righteous person.
Excessive hero worship. You expect too much.
Maybe... you're right.
Looking back now, we could have predicted this. What we saw that day at the Moonflow wasn't just an omen. It was a clear sign of the return. The return of what is now right before my eyes. Sin.
Sin? It has to be a mistake, right, Chuami? It's just some big monster.
No. That is sin. The sin that should no longer be.
Are you saying someone beckoned it to return?
Yes. Very strongly. Someone strongly wished for sin.
But what are we gonna do?
Only a summoner and the final Aeon can defeat sin.
But Lady Yuna, without the faith...
Yuna, let's go back to Besaid. They'll push this all on you. It doesn't matter to people that there's no faith. Sin is for summoners in their minds. It's just how it is. Kurgum, you coming?
I will abide by Lady Yuna's decision. Lady Yuna!
I have to see Tidus.
What is the deal with this woman? Seriously!
Chuami.
What are we waiting on now?
Chuami? Chuami, that room is... Shh. Chuami, it's not polite to eavesdrop.
Don't tell me you're not curious about what the High Summoner and the Superstar are talking about.
What does that mean?
You have that girl, so...
I told you, Marfi is just a friend.
Really?
Come on, Yuna. If you just think for a minute...
I can't think.
You're not yourself.
Yeah. Something's wrong with me. I didn't think this would... I'm sorry.
Well, as long as you're aware of it.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, but I'm no longer looking at you.
What?
I think I'm in love with someone else.
Who?
Someone you don't know.
Well, let me meet him then.
I'm sorry.
Kurgum, this is unreal. Unreal! The world is about to end and she's having a spat! Why on Spira are you crying, Kurgum?
Chuami, I'm sorry. I'm in love with Lady Yuna. That's why I can't be with you. I'm sorry.
Say what now? Since when is our relationship like that? What's going on here?
If it's not like that, then it's fine. Yes, let's say goodbye here. We each have to go our separate ways.
Kurgum?
You can't understand, Chuami. Only summoners can.
Ah, and there it is. The Doomsday Statement.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. So I left the summoners and came back to Besaid. I was a little frazzled and not thinking straight, but I probably came here to drag out the people who defeated Sin once. Determined though he may be, it was too big a task for Kurgum.
And that was it?
So you just came crawling back here? That's a laugh.
So who do you think this guy is, Yuna loves?
Figure it out yourself.
But she said it was someone I don't know. What?
Look for her. Find her. Embrace her.
But that's...
You're really pathetic. I thought you knew Yuna better than that.
I thought I did.
Thought you did.
I hate to interrupt, but Sin? Those two knew it was hopeless, but...
Who said it was hopeless?
What?
I mean, Sin came back, right? What's to stop anything else from coming back?
Does that mean... I didn't quite understand, so I looked at Tidus. With furrowed brows, he looked intently at the mayor, then suddenly opened his eyes wide.
We have to go.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's over or not.
I was as confused as ever,
it's
but
not.
I couldn't ask. All I could ask was... I wonder where they are now.
Wherever they are, we have to get there.
Even though she dumped you?
I made a promise that we'd always be together.
Really? The mushy stuff now, I thought? But as I saw the pain in his face, I could say nothing.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat sin.
I love those concept arts, by the way, for Yuna and Tidus. But yeah, so that could possibly lead into a 10-3. We don't know. They haven't confirmed or denied that that would ever happen. But that is it. That is the perfect ending done for 10-2. That is Final Fantasy X 100%. Last month, this month, we did Final Fantasy X 2 100%. Or I guess 10 was a month and a half ago. Because last month was Persona. All of the month. But yeah. No, he was... Fisher, you're ridiculous. I'd be happy with a 10-3. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed 10-2. The perfect ending is phenomenal. I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys liked it too. So we're going to switch over to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, play a few hours of that, and that'll do it for tonight. Again, the straw poll is still open for the game we start tomorrow night. We have a bunch of great RPGs on the poll. Final Fantasy XII, Xenosaga Episode 1, Xenogears, Golden Sun for the RPG choices, and then the Zelda is Minish Cap, because it's the only Zelda game I haven't played on stream yet, that I have the availability to. Then 10-4 will be getting him back again. Dress Spheres version 2. So, just because this is the end of the 10-2 playthrough, we will finish it off on the Final Fantasy X-2 title screen. 10-2, the summoning harder. But yeah. So, I'll be back very shortly with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I just have to switch all my cords and crap around so that the capture is going to the Wii U, not the PlayStation 4 anymore. So that'll take me a couple minutes. We'll switch to that, and yeah. It's looking like Final Fantasy XII is winning in a resounding fashion. So it looks like we'll be starting that tomorrow night, but we have another couple hours to vote on that, guys. There is still plenty of time. Well, see, it's funny you say 10-7 is Sephiroth's sin, because there was that scene, you weren't here for it, but there's that scene back on the Celsius with Shinra that really makes people, it gives credence to the theory that if any of the Final Fantasy games are connected, then The first ones that could be connected would be the Final Fantasy X universe and the Final Fantasy VII universe, because Shinra goes into great depth about how he would want to use the life energy of the planet to create a city that never sleeps, and blah. Shinra. Character's name is Shinra. He wants to harvest the life energy of the planet. A stream of life energy from the planet. A life stream, if you would. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit with Sonic, and we'll take our break and then we'll play that. So I hope you all enjoyed Final Fantasy X-2. I absolutely fucking love this game. As I said throughout, the story's a little silly, but if you can get by that, the gameplay is phenomenal. It's a great amalgamation of the class system and the ATB. It's one of the most perfect renditions of the ATB we've ever gotten, and it's just a great game to play. So, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed 10-2.